All right, hey, babe, welcome back, everybody. I'm Rufio Phoenix at Phoenix Code. And today I have a interesting captain's log for all of my subscribers, mostly, mainly, and primarily for the guys. Girls, please feel free to chip in if I've missed anything on this one, but I think I've got it run out pretty good. All right, so what's the topic of the day? What's the word of the day, Phoenix? What's the fucking word of the day? Today's word of the day is archetypes that women actually find attractive with or without an abundance of cash. All right, so you may have heard that the girls like their bad boys, right? And it's true, that's true. It's one of the archetypes. We all know. Girls love a thrill. They like to have fun. Now, unfortunately, what they don't realize is that if you go inside the mind of one of these bad boys who's all about having a good time, he's really not that fun. And actually, he's just abusive and spiteful. So, Bad Boy, while he contends with a lot of their inner working psychological desires, isn't the primary candidate. Hear me out now. Yes, girls like bad boys, but they also like Poindexters. They like the guys who dress up in formal wear. Let's call it that. Dapper wear, formal wear. You know, your casual business suit or a nice blazer with a tie and a nice silk shirt. You know what I'm talking about. I've already been over this with the fashion content. But anyway, Poindexters. Some women really do actually prefer these men, even though they are higher on the finance industry, higher on the finance tier. They technically don't have to have an infinitude of cash to be able to provide. In fact, they have what's called socioeconomic pull, which means they can kind of get people to do things for them that otherwise wouldn't normally happen. So, influence. Poindexters have influence. Highly sought for by women, especially when women want somebody who can influence others to go to them. You know, so yeah, Poindexters. Another one is gamers, nerds. Gamers slash nerds. All right, dorks for the longest time have been viewed negatively by other guys and by the hierarchy of what you call the male socioeconomic hierarchy. Like beta, gamma, whatever, alpha, sigma, blah, 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 blah. You get the picture, right? None of that really matters right now. But the point is this. Women do actually prefer the romantic nerd. And the reason for this is because, one, they have a lot of redeeming qualities. Here's one of them. Time and money management. Quality time. Availability to not go to the club for a cover charge and a whatever else paid price. No, for the same amount of money, you can go home, buy the newest video game, sit down with 2 consoles and 2 Nintendo Switches, duke it out on Mario Bros. Smash, and then go have a drink for the same and eat a prime dinner for the same cost, all while staying at home. Nerds have something working for them. I don't want to hear all these podcasters, oh, but nerds are beta males. Why are you associating? Fuck off. Like, at this point, the damn nerds outdid most of the alpha males at this point better than the alpha male can outdo themselves. So, hear me out. While gamers and nerds don't technically have, let's say, well, some of them have money, sure, but not all of them do. It's not about the money here. It's more about the person, like their characteristics and qualities, right? So with nerds, with a lot of gamers, it is very possible that you're going to meet them and you're going to not like them. However, the thing is that once you get to know them, you realize just how sweet like honey they actually are, and just how spicy like a jalapeno they can be if you piss them off. But nerds, on the other hand, have a good amount of qualities that women often look for in a male in which can provide for them. And it's not like nerds can't. Look at all this. I'm a nerd, and I've done it! You know, so I guess the point here is that women will flock to nerds primarily because nerds are typically the hopeless romantic types. They're the ones who really just want to have someone love them, and they want to love them back just as much. It's really that simple. Plus, they come with a lot of smarts on how to save money, you know? I've met some nerds who can honestly say they can fly through an eBay binge and get everything they've ever wanted for very little. And quite honestly, that floored me. They showed me how they did it, and I was like, dude, you gotta teach me. I still don't know how to do it. But point is that nerds can get you some things that, in other words, most other men probably would scoff at the idea of trying to. So, nerds are good. Gamers are definitely good in the world of archetypes for girls that want to date men. And guys, y'all need to take notes because some of y'all think, oh, well, I'm a hard-working man. I put on a flannel plaid jacket and I chop that wood at the lumberjack mill and, yeah, the women will love me. Yeah, sure. They like watching a guy split wood. Sure, why not? But they do. But here's the thing, is that the lumberjack is often emotionally unavailable and also technically mentally unavailable. He's too busy focusing on what his boss needs him to do around the clock and has almost no time at home for his woman. So a lumberjack, while to them is hot as fuck, to us it's just mundane. So it can't be mundane, guys. You need to have something to offer. For the first example of finding the right woman is literally, can you facilitate a dream in real life? That's what gamers do. It's what Poindexters do. It's what bad boys do. It's not what lumberjacks do. You know, it's definitely not what farmers do. They're all about their stupid reality where it's harsh bullshit all the time and nobody wants to have to battle with upscaled fucking magnitudes of mental illness, you know. But no, other archetypes that women really enjoy, women do in fact enjoy men who work. It's true. They like a man who can, you know, bring in that bread, even if he's not working, you know, you get the point. Anyway, the point I guess I'm getting at with this one is that they like to know that he has an income. It doesn't have to be large. It just has to be enough to provide. That's all. Another archetype that women like is the fighter. They like the guys who get into the ring during UFC and beat the fuck out of each other. I don't know why. I assume it's some toxic, narcissistic madness. Come on in. But I don't think it would be fair to leave out the fighters from potential candidates that women would normally choose. Anyway, stay awesome, Ninja. I got food to eat. I'll catch you in another video. Peace.